P. Diddy situation, it gets crazier and crazier by the day. I've also been doing. Shout out to Law and Crime, bro. Law and Crime is a YouTube channel, bro. I watched this.
I follow them.
Oh,
I've
been watching them for weeks.
I seen it pop up, and I was like, I got so much other stuff to watch today. I'm not finna watch this Dolph trial. I will wait till somebody sums it up when it's done, put it in a nice little cool 40-minute, 20-minute YouTube video, and I'll get all the info then. Like I do all my true crime.
See, this is the difference between me and you. I don't want nobody to sum it up. I'll watch it. I'll listen. I'll be doing different stuff, and I have it in my earpods. So I'm actually listening. I don't need nobody to form my opinion. I like to hear from the horse's mouth. That's just kind of.
No, I need the info compiled because I don't. Yeah,
you don't want to hear all the other stuff. See, I want to hear everything.
And what is it? When you do that, like you say, you get the info fresh and then you get to make it yourself. Me, I like to wait until the info's all out, somebody else compile it, and then I just listen to all the info once it's in a nice little compilation for me.
Yes, yeah, I want to know the stuff that they might hide out the compilation.
But yeah, but you're right.
Context matters to me.
You reading the book, I'm watching the movie. That's all.
No, you watching the short. You ain't watching the movie. You TikToking the hell out there.
I'm watching the TikTok of the movie, that sums it all up. All right, it's cool.
But let's talk about the demon that is Diddy, or the Diddler, or whatever you want to call this dude. But it's been a lot of allegations going on now. People coming out the woodworks. Everybody got a story. Gene Deal got an interview going on right now. I like Gene Deal, bro. He have an interview going on all the time.
Shout out to Holly for that. I wanted to say it, but I couldn't say it.
What's that? Oh, boards. That's crazy, bro. That's super crazy. But Gene Deal, he doing what he do. Jaguar rights. A lot of people that's been saying different things. Right. Freddie P from the band. Shout out to Freddie P, the band. Freddie P was one of my favorite people in the band too.
Was he?
I liked the Freddie P, bro. Him and Chopper was nice.
Sarah was one of my favorite
people.
You
just liked Sarah because Sarah was cute. Exactly.
She was right in those years too where I needed her to be what she was. So shout out to her.
She was milfy back then because she was the oldest one, wasn't she?
Exactly.
Yeah, you like
leads me right into my lifestyle today. That's what I'm saying. She played a pivotal part in my youth. Shout out to Sarah.
This guy. But no, so my boy Freddie P, he made some shocking allegations of saying like he know of certain hip hop artists who had to do certain things, you know what I'm saying, for their family, and he don't consider them like they his friends. Like he ain't saying no names or nothing. So he's like, he was reached out to do a documentary that another rapper is filming on Diddy. He didn't want to say no names, but he was like, this dude got some good information. He got information. I'm not really sure how he got this information, but like when y'all watch this documentary, he putting it all. He doing it. He's doing the Craig for y'all. He's putting it into a nice little nice little compilation for you with all the information you need to make an assumption on Diddy. That's a legend of Freddie P. So. As I'm watching this, though, I did have a couple thoughts about this, about some of the people that's coming out saying this and that about Diddy, people who not saying nothing at all about Diddy. Should some of these people who has witnessed some of these acts also be held accountable?
I mean, yeah. Well, the witnessed or helped. Witnessed and helped is two different things. Well, if
they definitely should be held accountable.
If you helped, then you obviously witnessed because you helped and you've seen it. So that's it. If you just witnessed and you didn't say nothing, you the cleaning lady or the maid and walked in or something, blah, 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 the bar server and you walked in the wrong room when you had this party tending to fucking people, whatever, and you walked in the wrong room and seen something and you a witness, I don't think they should be prosecuted. If you helped and you were complicit in knowing what's finna happen in these rooms because you've been a part of this, you've been running with him and an employee of his for a while. So then you go to the hotel and you know this what happens when you go to the hotel because you cleaned it up before. But your job is to clean it up and you keep cleaning it up. Now you complicit. Hey, they might have to flip you to a witness, but yeah, you should be also included in that RICO law.
All right. Now me, I feel like this is what we gotta start adjusting this no snitching culture, bro. We gotta start adjusting this. Because as far as the freak offs go, it depends on the portion of the freak offs where my side of my thoughts lie on this. When it is consenting freaky adults doing a bunch of weird stuff, that ain't really my place. I don't really care nothing about what y'all doing in there. Y'all can do y'all thing. I don't really care. Now, when it comes to allegedly putting people under the influence to take advantage of them, essentially, and I also think Hugh Hefner need to be looked at too, if you're gonna be mad at Diddy, but paying people to come there and service your guests free of charge, they're already paid for, these kind of allegations, yeah, bro, that's criminal. And if you're around seeing those kind of things, to me, you should be held just as much accountable. Because if we seen a PDF file, if you seen a PDF file doing things to kids, and you were just like, well, that ain't my kid, I'm just gonna let that rock, you should feel just as guilty when you find out he done did that to 10 kids in the neighborhood, bro. You seen that the one time and you just didn't say nothing and got 9 other kids, you know what I'm saying, hurt. I don't like this whole like, oh, it ain't happened to me, let me just mind my business thing. When you see certain things, you need to be able to say like, no, that's wrong. There should have been somebody around saying, yo, Diddy, that's wrong. And I think maybe that person would have been a person like Gene Deal. Maybe Gene Deal was saying that's wrong, but even he got too many stories.
That's
I witnessed this. It's like
he can't take that now. I don't believe him now, because if you felt that way, you shouldn't have so many stories.
Exactly.
You shouldn't be there so long to say I seen this. Why take so many stories for you to be like I need to get away from this dude? But to your first point though, the thing that kind of almost instantly, I don't know why I feel like it's. You already said it's different, but look, when it's with children or kid, oh my God, bruh. If I wouldn't, you need to be. Need to make sure you gotta. If I'm snitching, then I guess I'm a snitch.
But
if it comes to that, then I guess I'm a snitch.
The moral compass should be the same.
And then get you. It's not gonna be a thing. If it's okay with the Gene Deal stuff or whatever, blah blah blah. You going through this, and I see that I don't like it. I'm getting away because I don't want to be a part of this. Mm-hmm. Adults. You might have been taking it too far with the workers. You might have paid for them and feel like now since you paid, you own them, so you can do whatever you want, and that's not the case. You ain't respecting the safe words or whatever, so now it crosses over to illegal ground now, so because you don't just get to do with humans what you want to do. And I think it's probably a lot more of that going on. And in that case, if you're a bodyguard or person or whatever, you step away. But when it comes to like, if it was any case Will was underage, you snitch then. You got to snitch. You got to be like, hey, not only am I stepping away, but y'all needs to go in and get this guy because, blah, blah, blah.
I feel the same way even if it's women, bro. I feel like it's still like protecting the woman. If it's women that's being taken advantage of, if it's women that's being threatened, if you don't do this or else, or if you do this, I'll give you a career, all these different allegations that they're alleging. If you doing that thing, you still taking advantage of them women the same way a predator will take advantage of a child. No. So if it's people watching you take advantage of these women and people who helping you be complicit in this kind of environment that you're building, I ain't saying y'all need to go to prison or nothing. That's not what I'm saying. But we ain't finna be acting like everybody's just seeing these things going on and everybody was just like, oh, man, it had nothing to do with me. Everybody left the party early. Everybody left the party early now, bro. Everybody was like, oh, I wasn't there at that part. So who was there then? Who was there? Hey,
we gonna find out because they own them tapes. And I'll say this before we get to the tapes and stuff. The difference with children and women is that you don't expect children or people underage to speak. They supposed to be protected, so somebody has to speak for them and protect them. If I witness something there and I want to say something, and then they go to that woman, and that woman don't concur with what I'm saying, as true as what I'm saying is true, they need her to go through what she may or may not want to go through to get this legal process started for it to happen. As opposed to if it's a child, it's solely on me now to make sure this legal process go through. You know what I'm saying? Because I can go and say something all day. I probably will. Like, hey, it's wild in there. But if they go and ask the of-age women and they don't concur with what I'm saying, God willing, they will. But if they don't concur with what I'm saying,
and it's my point.
Nothing will happen.
If they don't concur with what you're saying, your job is done.
I'm not saying that I wouldn't, or I'm just saying the difference.
That's what I'm saying. But your job is done.
Yeah.
You talk up for the kid, you talk up for the woman. If the woman says no, the kid can say nothing happened. The kid can even do that.
But they're going to put a little extra into it.
But I'm saying, to your point, you talking up for the child because that's your responsibility. Yeah. Why do we not feel like it's our responsibility as men to talk up for women that might be getting done wrong? If the woman says no, it didn't happen, that's on her. You know what I'm saying? But as you seeing something wrong happening, to be like, I'm just gonna turn my head to it. That's just, I just feel like that's wrong. We can move on from that though. We can move on from that.